When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
The starters for Utah. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's English in at the small forward position.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Iverson. And there's a pick to the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Payton. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Markkanen, the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Iverson passes to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Robinson. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference final.
Here's Iverson, 15 in his last outing. Back to Burks, fires for 3, on target from range.
And that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
Markkanen outside. Cousins with a screen on Green. Markkanen from long range. Here's Payton. And another miss by Utah. The Suns leading. Pass to Iverson. High arcing shot. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
They set them pick. 6 to shoot. From about 16. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The 3-ball sinks the tray. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Iverson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to English. Cousins with a screen on Robinson to the inside. Cousins gets the bucket. Cousins has got 6 points. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And the bucket is good.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to English. Shoots over Robinson. Again, Utah.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Outside Burks. Here's Iverson.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Burks. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Burks has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Vasquez. Markkanen sets a screen. And it's Utah scoring again.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Stockton. Outside Burks. Deflected. Pass to Pollard. Here's Vasquez. Cousins with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Burks. Here's McDaniel. No points so far. Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. Right. Cousins with the steal. Fast break Utah. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vasquez. Cousins with the screen. The three is up. And Cousins throws it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Utah ahead, up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get up. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Man, what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
And it's Monroe in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Bogdanovich is a picky shooter, so he must be feeling it to take the jumper.
For 3, Robinson. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Thursday,
and that game against the Trailblazers, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
Utah making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Here's Griffith. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. The score now all even. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. And Cousins Cousins throws it down. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. To the middle. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Cousins with a screen on Robinson. Inside. And Cousins throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Stockton pass to Robinson. No good on the 3. For Utah, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's the pick. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And Cousins throws it down.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Stockton pass to Robinson. No one near him. Nice jump shot. Robinson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Robinson for 3. Drills it from deep. Robinson's got 11 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the Suns.
And I love the clip they've shot from beyond the arc. The only question, why haven't they taken more 3s?
Defended by Burks. Cousins with a screen on Burks. Cousins gets the bucket. Cousins has got 20 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Robinson. They set a pick. Outside Burks. From downtown. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Cousins with the screen. English. The three-pointer off the mark. Cousins with the steal. The shot comes out. The Suns trailing. Here's Iverson. He's off on the layup. Here's English. Pass to Cousins. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
They set the screen. Pass to English. Uncovered. Good. He hits the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Iverson. Now Robinson. Here's McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. No problems knocking that one down. Give him 8 points now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Iverson. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's English to the middle. Here's Ilgauskas, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Utah Jazz.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's English in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Suns trail by 5. Burks passes to Iverson. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. English passes to Cousins. Utah moving the ball around. Cousins with a screen on Robinson. English can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the left wing. Here's Iverson. Off target from three-point range.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Cousins can't hit. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Robinson. Here's Iverson. Green with a screen on Payton. Takes a step back. Here's Iverson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Iverson's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hits a three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Number 1, the Jazz.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Burks for 3. Knocks down the long K. Burks has got 9.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
English passes to Cousins. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded closely. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. For the tie. And he dunks it down.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play. Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside Burks. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Draymond Green. Matthews, he's checked in for Utah. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Clock at 4. Here's Robinson. Again, the Suns good for 2.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. The 3. English, that's good. English has got 9.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Burks passes to Iverson. The rebound by the Jazz. Cousins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to English. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Robinson. The rebound by English.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's Iverson. He's got 9. Down low. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to English. Cousins with a screen on Robinson. Here's English. And all around the rim that time before dropping. English has got 7 now in this quarter.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Here's Iverson. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 2. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. No luck on that one. Phoenix has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. The layup off target. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Phoenix out in front, up 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Alec Burks, and it's Green in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Payton, offline with a 3. The Suns leading. Pass to Griffith. Back to Burks. Here's Griffith. The rebound by Pollard. Payton against Burks. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
And that one's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Chambers. And here's Payton. There's a screen. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Pollard, hounded by Wright, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Burks against Payton. Here's Griffith. Off target with the 3. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Payton. Here's Chambers. Fades back. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Burks. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's Payton. To the left side wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. To the wing on the left. So they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Outside Burks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nice move. Griffith's shot is off.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Chambers. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Iverson. Shoot from 14. Can't get it.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside Payton. Oh, deflected. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, look at Green. So smart. So athletic.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Now here's Cousins. The D's right on him. Markkanen. He's off from 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Iverson. And he's all alone. Defended by Burks. Cousins down low. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that's just grown man strength from Cousins there. Able to fend off the physical defense. Nice play.
Here's Iverson. Guarded by Payton. Outside Burks. 5 on the clock. From 18 feet. Oh, it's off. Utah leading by 6. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Yes! using that window.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Allen Iverson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Brandon Robinson. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line to the Jazz. Alexander. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. The Suns. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly. Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
15 foul. Shooting for Utah.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Here's Iverson. Green to take the lead. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Now, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the New York Knicks. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Jackson Hayes. Williams is out there with Joe Dumars. Then it's Rui Hachimura. It's good. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And so it's New York with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Just 3 to shoot. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Nuggets. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Here's Hachimura. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Williams against Giannis. Goes up the baseline. Jump shot is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
To the inside. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Stolen by Dumars. Over in the corner, Williams. To the left side wing. Here's the three. Chris with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's stolen by Hachimura. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Antetokounmpo with the steal. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 2. And it's Giannis missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Nuggets. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And so it's New York with it. Denver able to drain the 3. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for New York. Brown's checked in. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Richardson, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for New York. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. There's Sabonis.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
The Nuggets leading. Richardson outside. Outside, Sabonis. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hachimura grabs the miss. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. From downtown, Len grabs the board.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Len with a screen on Dumars. Tries the spin move. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And not usually what we see from him. 3 turnovers already in the game.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Prince is checked in for Alex Len. Johnson comes in for Richardson. And Hudson subbed in for Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Hudson. Pass to Johnson. The Nuggets with another miss. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Hudson. Inside, taken away by Hayes. Teague feeling it out a bit. Hayes with the screen for Teague. Pass to Kuminga. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
It's stolen by Kuminga. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Teague, the pass to Dumas. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Sabonis' screen on Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
They've got Joe Smith. Richardson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Prince. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Brown outside. Out to Stuckey. It's stolen by Johnson. An even 3-on-3 break. Prince in the post. Kuminga on him, and it's blocked. Stuckey right side, and the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Smith. And Hudson subbed in for Richardson. Williams, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Williams. Here's Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. Kuminga against Hudson. It's Prince on the wing. And now here's Chris. Defense right on him. It's stolen by Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Dumars, he's checked in for New York. And so here's Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Hudson. There's a screen by Chris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Chris has got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
They get it back. Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. New York moving the ball around. Brown inside the line. And Johnson pulls it down.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Right wing. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Kuminga the pass to Hayes. He's covered by Brown. Back to Johnson. Launches it. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other. And the fans are the beneficiaries.
Richardson, he's checked in for Denver. Antetokounmpo comes in for Hudson. Pass to Dumars. Now here's Kuminga. Covered by Chris. Back to Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 5. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Williams passes to Kuminga. Giannis against Williams. Pass to Kuminga. And he gets it back. Over Chris. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Williams against Giannis. Kuminga, screen on Richardson. Takes a 3. Chris with the rebound.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blasting to the shooter.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
To the paint. It's intercepted. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside, Sabonis with the steal. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the field roll was even better.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, it's a tight group, man. I like how the NBA keeps the roster small. You want to see the best of the best out there.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Denver Nuggets.
They're up because of the 3.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll sit.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Williams. He's out there with Hachimura. Then there's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The three from Johnson carries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 6.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Giannis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Knicks trail by 8. The wing jumper off target. Denver's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Chris. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And to look out for 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Knicks.
And they've been avoiding those deep threes. They're capable of knocking those shots down from long range, but so far they've really been reluctant to let it fly from that free throw line extended three-point shot.
Shoots the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight mates.
Pass to Dumars. To the inside. Hachimura. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Williams looking over the floor. Dumars against Johnson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Chris. Another 3 for Denver.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Knicks trail by 15. Outside Dumars. Over Johnson. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Here's a screen by Chris. And Chris throws it down hard.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knicks. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. To the middle. Here's Len. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Len's got his first 2 points of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Denver making a switch here. Prince is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Williams. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Hachimura, the screen. Wide open look. Count it. Good. Hachimura's got 7.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Knicks trail by 18. And here is Teague. Still yet to score. Outside Dumars. Over Johnson. Dumars misses. Denver's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. It's good. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Hayes with the screen for T. Outside Dumars. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
On the wing, Dumars. Pass to Hachimura. New York moving it around. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Knicks also changing it up. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Hachimura. Brown comes in for Dumars. And it's Burke in for Jeff Teague. Will it go? Hayes down low. Defended by Sabonis. Good on the shot. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
There's Sabonis, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks trail by 20. We've got Davis. Marquise Chris is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Hudson. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Richardson, he's checked in for Denver. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hill's checked in. It's rebounded by Kuminga. New York shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And stolen by Chris. Dumars against Richardson. Throws it up high.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kuminga. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. The Knicks pull it in. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The fader. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And clearly in
Back door.
Rebound. Do Mars.
Pick. Shooter, no.
Screen.
Go.
Screen.
Shot. Shooter, no. Screen. Switch. Wow. Shot.
Knock it down, baby.
Coming.
Get the board, get it.
Hey, D up on Freak.
I got you.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
Tim, we're in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, B.A., mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Carter Williams. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And, Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Carter Williams. Bull grabs the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rebound Miami. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. In transition, here they come. Here's Sanders. The shot from the low post is good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Right wing. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out to the wing. Miami moving it around. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot's blocked. It's tipped. To the inside. And Bull over to help. Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Fareed. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so Porter will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 5. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Miami leading by 3. Here's Carter Williams. No points yet. To the right side. Here's Ori. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. In third, the Heat.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
On the wing, Porter shoots over Harper. And again, the Pistons missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Greenwood. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Hits both from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Harper inside, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Shoots, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Pass to Willis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. The Pistons making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Heat leading by 5 to the middle. Here's Harper. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Stojakovic. Out left to the wing. Here's Ewing. Check by Davis. From 11 feet away. And he buries his first look.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Harper. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Greenwood. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pistons trail by 7. Here's Roten. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Davis. Rebounded by Greenwood. Jackson surveying the D. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Setting the floor for Detroit. And it's Thorpe in at power forward. Jackson, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Ewing. Shoots over Davis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ewing's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the basket by Greenwood.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Thorpe. Here's Ewing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And he makes a first. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Heat leading by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you guys.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Detroit with it after the basket by Miami. Here's Ewing. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now Turner, he's scoreless. 11 feet out, got a hand on it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Greenwood, the pass to Carter Williams. Fades and shoots. Unable to get that one. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. From about 19, Carter Williams, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. There's a screen, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Here's Carter Williams following the score by Detroit. Greenwood dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Porter. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Detroit calls timeout. He's checked in for Miami. Harper comes in for Carter Williams. And Detroit making a change here. Pistons trail by 11. Porter looks it over. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Wide open look. That's good on the jumper.
Number 69.
He's got 11.
Assisted by Trey Murphy.
Miami leading by 11. Outside Davis. Pass to Ori. Miami moving it around. And the three-pointer goes.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Pistons, third.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Porter. Shot is up, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Let's go with a three. Fareed grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Cole grabs the board. Pistons trail by 16. Outside Porter. Six to shoot. Fires it from 18. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Miami out in front, up by 16. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Thanks for being with us.
It's heating up, and the one thing that you can count on, no matter who's chosen, someone's going to feel left out.
Yeah, you know my reply to that. If you play better, you make the cut.
Not always, Shaq.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Heat.
The difference in field goal.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Porter. They've got Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ori in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low. Pass to Carter-Williams. Here's Fareed. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick from behind the arc. Cranes the triple.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Porter, the pass to Stojakovic. Shoots. Rebound by the Heat. Fareed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ori. Releases. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Pistons trail by 14. Now here's Porter. No good on the triple. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Carter-Williams. Pass to Sanders. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, BA, part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Detroit calls timeout. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Porter's got his second bucket on the night. Miami leading by 14. Here's Carter-Williams. Still without a bucket. Here's Fareed. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 5 rebounds tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you guys.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Fareed. Here's Ori. He drops it from range. Ori's got 9.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Pass to Bowl. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Turner, he's checked in for Detroit. And Bull drops them both. Heat leading by 15. Here's Carter Williams. Still no points. No coverage that time.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Porter, tightly guarded. There's a screen by Bull. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Pass to Stojakovic. And again, no good by Detroit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Carter Williams. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And it's Detroit with the ball. 19-point game. Intercepted. In transition, here they come. Buries it from 3. He's got 19. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Greenwood. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee. Then on Friday.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Willis. Here's Ewing. Check by Davis. Ewing, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Willis. Here's Stojakovic. Gets the 3 to fall. Stojakovic has got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Turner. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Jackson outside. And he lobs it up. And Davis slams it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Here's Harper. And it's Miami with another.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Turner.
Pass to Turner. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break Miami. Pushing it up now. Here's Fareed. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Pass to Christopher. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their...
Hey, right here!
Timeout.
Ball.
Shot! That's the way. I flush it down.
Oh, let's do it.
Way to finish that, baby.
Switch. Hey, coach. Bruh, that one play? Hey, focus.
Oh, and one.
Oh, foul.